Hey everyone, I'm going to do a haul. I normally don't do a lot of hauls, especially right now because I am in school and I am not working because I'm going to school full time, and it's just, I'll talk about that in a different video. I can explain that. So yeah, so my friend and I finally got together. So I am I'm getting married in 2 weeks. Yeah, crazy. And so I don't have any children. I'm a cat mom. I have 2 cats, and then I live with my fiance, and then she, it's her fiance, and then she has 2 kids, so she has this crazy, and then she also watches a child during the week too, so she has this crazy lifestyle, so we never get to see each other, and so we saw each other and we're like, we need to get out. She helped me with my final, which is another reason why I haven't been on here, which I will talk in a different video because I'll do an updated why I have been gone in the next video. So we got together and we're like, she picked me up and we're like, we're hungry, we're gonna go to McDonald's. And I was like, you picked me up because my vehicle doesn't work and we just bought another vehicle and my fiance drives it to work. So I was like, I'll pay for your guys' meal. So it was her 4-year-old son and then the 2-year-old that she watches, and then it was her and me. And we only spent like $15, which is pretty good for 4 people for McDonald's. And then we went to St. Vinny's, and if you guys don't know what a St. Vinny's is, or St. Vincent de Paul, it's like a kind of like a buy used stuff, like people give it a kind of like a charity store. Not really, it's like kind of like people who can't afford to do a garage sale put their stuff in the store, and they mark it down for a cheap price because it was used. So all the stuff in the store is either used or some of the stuff is closed, do have tickets on, still have their price tags on it. So I didn't buy that much from the store. I spent $25 at the store, and the reason why behind it, and this is the first thing, this is the most expensive item that I got, and it was this necklace. It was originally $22.99, but they had it on sale for 50% off, so you can do the math for that. I'll take a picture and put it in, but that's what it looks like, and I really like it. I'm going to put a different chain on it because it's a small chain. It must be for a child or something, but I really like how simple the cross is. So that was actually the last item I got at the store, but that was my most expensive item that I got. And then I got a bunch of cards because I like to once in a while leave my fiance, his name is Josh, I like to leave Josh thank you cards and cards telling him I love him and I respect what he does for how much he takes care of me and everyone else, and how he I will talk about this in a different video, how he encourages me to keep going to school and stuff like that instead of working, because he knows how stressful that is on me. So that is another item I got. And then my last 3 items are books that I got. So this one, my friend actually picked on. She's like, this sounds real good, you should read this. And I will read the back. It's called Imagine Me Gone, and I think that's cool. It has the N and the O gone in here. And the back says, when Margaret's fiance John is hospitalized for depression, she faces a choice: carry on with their plans or back away from the suffering that may lie ahead. She decides to marry him. Imagine Me Gone is the unforgettable story of what unfolds from this act of love and faith. At its heart is the couple's eldest son, Michael, a brilliant but anxious music fanatic who makes sense of the world through parody. Over the span of decades, his younger siblings, Celia and Alex, struggle along with their mother to care for Michael as his conditions become increasingly troubled and cautious. The rare, complex novel with exceptional storytelling brings alive a mother's constant love, the inescapable devotion of siblings, and the legacy of a father's pain, all with remarkable depth and poignancy. In so doing, it tells the ferociously intimate story of a family facing the ultimate question: how far will we go to save the people we love the most? And I really like this because it kind of, there's my key, she's so pretty. And my house is a mess. I am so sorry. I need to I like it because I suffer from depression and anxiety, and it kind of like, I always wonder, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people who suffer from depression and anxiety wonder why, like, what their significant other goes through who doesn't suffer from that. So I wonder, like, does he always think about leaving me, or why does he stay, like, type thing. So that's kind of, it's interesting because it's going to be from that point of view. Now this book, on all these books, I'll tell you the price. So the cards were 10 cents a piece, and I think I got 4 or 5 of them. This book was $2.19, but they're pink tagged, so they're 35% off. All my books were 35% off. So this book is called The Curious Instinct of Dog and Nighttime, and I was really excited to see this book because I read this in high school for a contemporary literature class, and this book was 79 cents. So do the math, 35% off, that's really cheap. So basically, it doesn't have, like, it might have it in the front or something. It doesn't really have, like, it has a little bit in the back, not really. Basically, the book is in a perspective of a child with, or a teen with Asperger's, and it is very interesting because, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a really great book. Like, the contemporary literature class had a lot of great books in it, and I actually bought a lot of the books. Like, we read a lot of sci-fi. Like, we had a sci-fi collection that we did at the end of the year, and then we also did a modern, and then we did stuff like this. And I really enjoyed this book a lot. I really like the perspective. I am going to school for psychology, so that could be another reason why I like the book. But I like the aspect that it is not in a normal, like, it's not in a normal mindset. It's in a child with Asperger's, so you get to experience what that is like and how difficult it is for him to comprehend certain things. Like, he despises the color yellow, which is, like, something that is very weird. And then he has this pet rat that he always, like, if he goes out, it's like his, like, security blanket. When he goes out in public, it's in his pocket, and it stays in his pocket, and he goes out and he goes on the train and whatever, because he does live in the city. And then the last book that I got, and everyone's probably like, oh, you haven't read this book, and I haven't seen the movie either, and I'm, like, really behind because I like to read the books before I watch the movie. And it's John Green's The Fault in Our Stars, and this book was 99 cents. I took the tag off because it must have been at, like, a garage sale for somebody. I didn't want that to be on here. Yeah, so, I mean, if you guys don't know what this is, I'll just read the small print in the back. It says, despite the tumor-shrinking medical miracle that has bought her a few years, Hazel has never been anything but terminal. Her final chapter inscribed upon diagnose. When a gorgeous plot twist named Augustus Waters suddenly appears at Cancer Kids Support Group, Hazel's story is about to be completely rewritten. So it's a love story between two cancer people, or teenagers, I should say. So I'm looking forward to that because I heard good things about it. I know the ending of it because, you know, I have friends that don't keep their mouth shut, and that ruined it for me. So yeah. Then next, my friend and I, then we did that. We went to St. Vinny's, and then so she lives in a different city. She lives about, like, 30 minutes away from me, and she drives. Her and I, we met through our college. And she's 27, I'm 22, so she's a little bit, I mean, she's not that much older than me. I mean, if we were in, like, high school, it would be a big difference, but, like, nowadays, it's, like, not that different. We get along really well. But she did go to college for a little bit, and then she stopped because of her kids and whatever, which is normal, so a lot of people do that. And then, so we met in college, and then so she drives every single day that way, north, and then I live only like 10 minutes away from our college, so yeah. So it took about 30 minutes-ish to get back to her place, and then we're like, well, it's lunchtime now because we were shopping the whole time. Why don't we get pizza? So we got Domino's. I had a free pizza thing, so we got Domino's. Came back to her house. She helped me with my final, which is exciting because I was taking 2 accelerated courses, and I finally got one done. And then her daughter and her daughter's friend came home, and her daughter's like 8 years old, and so 8 going on 16, and so they came home and they were doing their thing, so then we had to go to the bank, and then we were gonna go get our nails done, okay? Well, the nail place, they're like, no one was answering their phone all day, like we were calling all day to get our nails done, and nobody was answering their phone, so we're like, okay, we're gonna go to the bank, we're gonna, you know, she's gonna do her thing, and then we're gonna go, and we're gonna see, like, what's going on. So we went there, and, like, the doors were locked, there's, like, no hours on the phone, so we figured the place, like, closed up. We left 2 messages on one number, the nail technician's number, and then we left 2 messages on, like, the actual, like, store number. Well, we ended up going to Goodwill, and I'd never been to the Grafton Goodwill in Wisconsin, so it was my first time, and they actually had, like, shoes my size, because the one in Sheboygan, which is where we normally go to, which is the closest one that we have, never has my shoe size, because everybody, like, either already gets them, or no one gives out shoes for that. Oh crap. I gotta pause this for a second. Sorry about that. I had to go and grab a dress that I wore yesterday that I got from Goodwill. So my friend actually picked this up. This was one of the dresses I bought. All the dresses were $5.99. I did have a coupon, and I also had a rewards card. So I'm trying to see if there's like a tag in here that says what brand it is. Oh no, I just got it because it was a cute dress. There's a tag. It doesn't say anything. It's a large though. So it's like a skater dress. It's like this, and then it comes up, so it has like a little, this is like where your waist goes, and then the back has like crisscrosses in it. I will post videos of me wearing these at the end. I did wear this yesterday. I got a couple dresses. The next dress I got, and I really like this, and this was also $5.99. This is a Lulu's dress. Okay, so it's like kind of like, so this front is like a tank top, and then the sides are sheer, and then there's like a cuff, and then it goes off, and it does have pockets, which is awesome, and then the back has like crisscross in the back, and I really like that. It's kind of like seductive type thing, and I will try that on as well. And then I got a couple like normal dresses. So I got this like navy blue, it's a Just Bad in large, and $5.99, and it's just like kind of like a quarter length, and it's like, it kind of goes like down to your knees. I'm trying to lift it up all the way, and the back is the same as the front. And then I got another dress that's kind of similar. It's a little bit shorter, it goes a little bit, it cuts a little bit higher, it's also $5.99. This one was a medium, but it fits large. This one is shorter sleeved, and it's black and white, and it kind of cinches up on the sides here. Yeah, so that's what I got for dresses at Goodwill. And then, I'll put those together. I also got one more something. I already put it up, but so I also got, I renounced my Christianity, which I can do in another video, but I've been trying to like decorate my house more with words of wisdom and stuff like that. So I have the Amazing Grace and some of the lyrics from there, and I just thought this was really pretty. It's glass. This was $1.99, and I just really liked it. I really like Amazing Grace, the song. I know, I don't know, I like the meaning behind it and everything like that, so it is a really pretty song, and I thought this was really pretty. I mean, it's kind of dirty and stuff like that, but just, it's just really, I just really like it. I don't know, it's like, it was the first thing I saw, and like, I'm really picky when it comes to stuff to decorate my house, especially like if you would see, you see that behind my house, I have like small decorations. I'm trying to work on decorating my house because I'm really picky, but if you saw like behind the computer, it's like a guy's space. I mean, I like the gaming aspect of it. I do like it, but it does not go with the living room. So if we had like another room in the house we could put this in and like did the room like that, it'd be awesome. Oh, anyways, you guys are like, get to the shoes. So I already wore one pair of shoes, and I think these are the cheapest pair that I had, and they were Gladiator shoes, and I don't own Gladiator shoes that are this high, so these are what they look like. I will put a picture or a video of me wearing them. They were $4.99, so they're awesome. They were by Brush. I don't know what that is. I think that might be a Target brand. They're size 10, so they're like a half size too big for me, but they still, like, they work. They still fit. I could still walk around in them. But yeah, so that's your pair of shoes. Another pair are these wedges. That's not a wedge, that's a different shoe. I'll just show one. They still have the tag on it, so they are a size 10. When it comes to like heels, I do like to get a size bigger so I have more room in my feet. I did put these on, they're nice. These were $10. Yeah, I like these. I do have another wedge, but they're, I'm trying to think, they're black and white. So these are all black and they have the gold studs on it. So I really like this. Yeah. What are you doing? Weirdo. Okay, so I also got these like navy blue combat boots, and I'm gonna look for the price quick. Oh, these were $6.99. So they look like this, and these were the first pair that I picked out myself. I saw these and I was like, oh, these are really cute. My friend picked out most of the shoes for me, and I was like, yeah, they do look really cute. So I really like these. I really like wearing flat shoes during the day, and I've always wanted a pair of like combat boots like these. So yeah, that's my explanation. Okay, my friend picked out the rest of these shoes, and I do like these. These were $4.99. I do have a pair of heels that are like this in my closet, but I really like these. These would go cute with like a dress or a skirt, or even if I wore like simple leggings. These would look really cute. I really like them. And then these, I kind of had to get, like, I went back to these. My friend was like, you should get these. I can still see you wearing them. They're $6.99, and they are expensive shoes. I mean, when you guys see them, you'll be like, oh yeah, those shoes. But it's like, I had to go back and get them. They're actually not that bad wearing them, and since I would be wearing socks wearing them, they won't be as uncomfortable to wear, but they are on platforms, so it's not that uncomfortable wearing them. Yeah. And then I got two other small things. I got a pair of leg warmers, just because I've always wanted to try wearing leg warmers, and with like the shoes that I got, some of the shoes, these would look actually really cute with them. They were $1.99, and then my friend and I were looking in the bin. This was all from Target. So this is a pair of undies that say Bride on them, and these were 99 cents, and then the garter that came with it was 99 cents. And the cute thing about the garter, see, these are the reason why behind this is my colors are baby blue and white and gold. So I have baby blue on my garter. I didn't get a garter with my dress, so that's nice that they had that. And the undies would go with you. So that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned for the videos of me trying on everything at the end. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!